Oh, this again. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Vesper Fortune, Bad of Fortune, Witch of Fate. I am single, ready to mingle. And also, I'm here to change your fate. For good. Hopefully. I hope everyone's doing quite well. Let me just get everything all together. Because, oh, there was a reason why I had this a little to the right. Okay. We are starting again on, well, not starting, we are continuing Amateur Deity Society. And also, let me take these off. Hello. Y'all didn't see if I took off my real life glasses. But tonight, okay, making sure I don't have anything happening. Let me, play. We're going to play some music while also playing Amateur Deity Society, because like I said, that was the only thing that's missing, and well, I decided, you know, Persona 3 soundtrack is perfect. But how's everyone today? Anything happen to anyone? Anything good? Anything bad? Anything evil? Anything ugly? The good, the bad, and the ugly. At least one of my, I don't want to say call it a Curse of Straw campaign because I'm not sure if it's going to be Curse of Straw, but one of my Ravenloft campaigns is really starting to look like it's taking off in terms of concept because I have plans. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm doing. We're going to have feminine horror, Curse of Strahd. And I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is perf. Also, I don't need that. I'm doing much better now than early morning. That's good, that's good. We accidentally had a nice day off. You deserve it, though. You help with kids. You help with kids. You're one of the people shaping the next generation. Not to put any pressure on that, by the way. You deserve to have a good day, you know? Where is my... There we go. So I don't have to... In case I have to bring that up, I don't have to immediately look at whether or not I know who's watching. Oh, and Fro's still playing. That's nice. Maybe we can read to him. If he's still going on. I don't think he will be, though. Wait, where am I at? I am live, right? But I'm glad you had a nice day off, Silver. You deserve it. Especially since you were sick this morning. A lot of people do not treat themselves as they should when they're sick. And I think I'm gonna turn this up for you guys, but not for me. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to think. But yeah, we're playing some more Amateur Deity Society. I wish I had an actual life to talk about, but I do not. Instead, I spent most of today writing, theorizing Curse of Strahd and also, doing a little bit of Photoshop, which has been seen on my FF14 account across some certain Discords. And I showed Sif earlier. Oh, what am I looking for? Where? Wow. Oh wait, I don't have this on my fucking... No, I do not. I'm silly. I'm trying to remember days I had to take off for work, but the only time I had to take off was for, was for my, plague shots. Is this the OG Persona 3 or the remake? It is the OG soundtrack. Also, welcome in, whatever. Let me get this all together, because OBS. So if you hear a difference, it's because it is the OG. How are you? What's up? I know you were talking to me earlier about how some of the programs you want on sell, some of the music programs. Come on, Game Capture, work with me. Stuff is on sale, my wallet's about to hurt, probably. Yeah. December is not looking great for me either. Because, actually, do I have... Okay, so let me show y'all a dress I'm just going to immediately buy when it comes on the Final Fantasy XIV, the Final Fantasy XIV shop. It's just immediate. It's just an immediate one-hit KO to my wallet. Image. I think I have it here. Cause like, turns out they were doing a sale right before a big upgrade, so now everything costs more when they want you to upgrade. Yeah, they do that. Oh, I hate how that's in front of me. Where is it? That should be beneath me. So anyways, this dress is immediate buy. Because isn't it so me? And we're not going to talk about how I got this dress on when it's not even supposed to be officially buyable yet. We're not going to talk about that. We'll just say magic. How do you buy it? Is it in a kit? Okay, so how the Mog shop works is that you basically buy the entire outfit and they will send it to you in Mog mail. So you buy the outfit on the shop and they send it to you. That's the beginning and end of it. Like, you buy it with real life money. This despite it being a collaboration, it's very much a low effort collaboration, because they were like, just put the damn outfit in the shop, we don't give a shit. Because it is a collab with Mobius, I think. It is one of the fucking cell phone games that I do not give a shit about. The only games I really need to give a shit about that are on the cell phone are like visual novels, Nier, which I didn't get a chance to care about, because as soon as I was like, okay, I need to get interested in that, they were like, no, sorry, we're shutting down service. And Kingdom Hearts games, and I'm not sure if the newest Kingdom Hearts phone game is actually playable yet. So yeah, this is supposed to be a crossover event, but they were like, no, just put the main character outfits on the fucking store. And to be fair, okay, so like this whole outfit isn't the... Like the bow, the necklace, and the shoes are not a part of the store outfit. These were just things I already had on because I was having trouble punching amnesis to death to do the thing I wanted it to do. So, like, this pretty thing. So, like, it's only the top and the stockings that you see that are a part of the outfit. There's also shoes. I don't think there's gloves or a hat. I'm hoping it's $12, but there's also a male equivalent outfit, which is going to cost more because it has more pieces, and they tend to try and have these things be the same price. So I don't know how much it's gonna cost. But I'm like, that's immediate. That's an immediate buy. I need that. Just because there's not... Despite a lot of people complaining about how there is a lot of feminine items, there's not a lot of unisex feminine items. And I like playing Eden as a dude. I just want to be a crossdresser. I don't want to be a girl. I'm not escaping the fanboy allegations. Not that I'm actively evading them, mind you. I just tend to not like that label as much as other people do. Okay, let me lock this. Let me actually get to the game. Okay, now we load. And funnily enough, as I said, we named the thing near. You know what, we're about to go into Dream Realms, so I'm gonna be pausing a lot to change music, but not too much, I think. I think we're about to go into the Dream Realms, so... Not that. Not that. You know what, Dream Realm? I know exactly what we need. The rest of the day was uneventful. It's about 10 p.m. now. My mom says the degree of messiness in my room is approaching crisis levels. I disagree on the grounds that nothing is actually growing here. Tidy up. I've done all I can tonight. I need to sleep eventually. Okay, we already did that. Here's hoping for no dreams. Not with this song playing. Oh yeah, this is the magnetic tape boards. It is dim. There are 4 walls, but no floor. Far below you is a boundless plane of squares that switch between black and white by some unknown pattern you cannot grasp. The white squares are the only light source. One of the walls is taken up by a bank of magnetic tape drives and circuit boards. On the adjacent wall is the door to the kitchen. On the opposite wall, the door to the study. The dreamer lies where the floor isn't. Fitting music, by the way. I try. I try. You're positive she isn't you. She's Caucasian. This girl white. Her physical appearance is stabilizing somewhat. You still don't recognize her since you never met. She looks older than you, teenager, probably high school. Walls lined with shelves that hold more books than you've ever seen in one room. A few of them are covered with a missing person poster. The face is inked out and the words are nonsense. for this scene as you are teleported to another world. I wish I had a good Igor impersonation. In addition to the face, some of the words are inked out. Not that it matters since the rest is nonsense. Avigit. Ex Imenegi Lorblar Karkankut. I feel personally insulted. Also, I feel like I may have mispronounced something there. I'm sure whatever I said in this foreign language, it was majorly insulting. I'm gonna be called Cav Ganut later. I can feel it. If you had to guess, you put him at over 90 years old. He stirs from what might have been sleep at the sound of your voice. Oh, sorry, young lady, I'm too busy to talk today. Oh yeah, we've already done this. You figure a calendar from the future will make an okay gag gift whenever you wake up. Go into the kitchen. No, wait. Every surface here is dusted with flour. There are a number of shelves, one of which is filled with an assortment of bread, while the others are empty. A note on the wall reads, "Need more dough." You sense it's in the dreamer's handwriting. On the counter are a rolling pin and a bread knife. It's old and worn, take it with you. Its teeth are very sharp. Take it with me. Take inventory. He carefully sorts through all the varieties of bread and take count of each. Don't have anything to write it down with, but your memory's pretty good. One of which is filled with 8 types of bread. Grab some rye, grab some pumpernickel, grab some sourdough, grab some whole wheat. Grab a baguette. Grab some communion wafers, grab some pita, grab some garlic bread. How about we just grab it all? Why is there communion wafers? Are communion wafers bread? Can anyone answer that? Do they qualify as bread? Oh wait, are we in Cake World? Are we in Cake World? Cut it in half. Knife takes to a rolling pin like a strand of cooked spaghetti. After you give up, the knife finds its rigid shape again. At a few seconds, one of them whirs to life and runs its tape in one direction or another. It's no use. The board is a few inches too long to fit in the gap between the other boards. You can't even get it connected to the socket. Wonder how it fit in there in the first place. You chalk it up to this being a dream. There's no response. Nothing about the calendar sticks out to her. She remains asleep. It seems she only knows about the circuit board. You haven't conveyed any new information to her. Okay, I guess we're getting Girly Pop some bread. You don't carry too much bread, so you put back what you have first. Fresh from the oven. Fresh from the oven. We're grabbing garlic bread. Give her some bread. There's no response. You guess she's not hungry. Ugh. Ask the dreamer to wake up. She twitches. Now that she already knows she needs to make something, she seems more inclined to wake up. You're telling me a gar licked this bread? You know, I don't think I've actually heard that one. I don't think I've actually heard that joke. And it's heavily reliant on me knowing what a gar is, but I played Animal Crossing and I have caught gar. So, 10 out of 10. No notes. Thank God for Animal Crossing. Another weird dream. At least it didn't come with any of those vague instructions or whatever they are. Normal day. It sucked. Oh, hold on. Music change. And... No, wait, hold on. I know what gars are. I think they're like one of those like needle-nosed fish. I don't remember though. I'm sorry, if you ever see me looking off screen like that, it's because I'm drinking. Tea. Tyler's reading through the program. Reading through the programming book and working out some problems by hand. Guess he hasn't internalized the idea that you learn more by making your mistakes on the actual computer, which for now sits unused. Craig is here as well, doing homework in the corner, while listening to music on his tape player. Presumably a precaution against having to listen to Tyler. Okay. He politely removes his headphones first. Okay, all these are still gray. My locker, look inside. Oh yeah, we need some dough. Go around back. I really shouldn't. Okay, go back inside. Maybe it's the computer lab? Power on. Okay, File Explorer. Hold on. There's his wizard Croneon, who is apparently a genocider. Okay. Okay, Conway... Sarah, who... You know, this soundtrack is kind of 90s, despite being made in, the OOs. Leave the computer lab. Maybe I go into town. No, wait, hold on. Go back inside. We need... Maybe the library has something today. Look up comic books. No! One day I will get a game where I can go follow my impulsive thoughts. So about that Power Pocket 2, I heard it's gonna have a color screen. That's a better topic than the weather. Good effort. Cool. Okay, maybe like my... Go to the computer lab. Doesn't mean anything. You need money. Don't you dreamt about bread? Oh my god. I kind of just made that. I just kind of made that connection. Oh, I need dough. Dreams of bread. Time to feed the pets, burb. No worries, no worries. I wonder if it's because I didn't give the dreamer bread. Okay, head straight home. Huh, I'm wondering where the screwdriver went. I'll hold on to it. And do you know, that was the last piece of misplaced junk. I'm actually done here. As impossible it sounds, my room is now defined more by the absence of mess than its presence. I'll try to get around to vacuuming before I graduate, lie down on the floor. This is surreal. I don't think I've done this since middle school. Go to bed. Okay. Give it to the dreamer. Eat the garlic bread? Grab some communion wafers? She grows somewhat fitful but stays asleep. You suppose she doesn't want it. Oh, hold on. He's slow to respond at first, but quickly snaps to attention when he sees what you're handing him. Is it Sunday already? How time flies. The date on the calendar changes to Sunday, March 8th, 1998. The page requires a large red circle. It's still a day in the future, but only by 5 years, which feels reasonably less absurd. The old man moves to lift himself from the chair, but he stops and he stares close at the communion wafer in your hand. Oh dear. I'm afraid there must have been a mix-up at the church. That host is still unconsecrated. I'm afraid to have brought you all this way for nothing. Feel free to stay and chat if you like. I'm not busy today. He stirs from what might have been sleep at the sound of your voice. Ask who he is. Oh, I wish I could remember your Craig. Even one of my names would be enough. Ask who the dreamer is. A pain in my backside for decades, let me tell you. Not that it was all bad, I suppose we got along more than we didn't. She went on to great things. Wish I could remember names better. Ask where this is. I often wonder that myself. Oh, we're back in Dream World, hold on. We're back in Dream World, hold on. I think I used to know, but nothing comes as easy as it used to. Ask if this is real. Good question. But in two places that seem pretty real. Another I think is where you came from. The other's below you, but I don't think it's ready yet. Oh, you were asking about here. I can tell you if this place is real. I stopped caring about the distinction years ago. Ask about the place below. That place, as I remember, but it had its charms. Or will have its charms, I suppose. I believe it's still stuck in its prehistory for now. Wish I could remember what it's called. That's how you got here. I remember I figured all the hows once. But never interested me as much as the whys. Shame I never knew those for certain. I do still believe we're here because we're supposed to be. Goodbye, feel free to visit again. He doesn't want, he says unconsecrated, whatever that means. He's willing to talk to you now, though, so it's just as well. PETA? Okay, so I gave the dude... Other than a surprise civics test, today went pretty smoothly. Hold on. Back to... this one. Yeah. File Craig. No. Small. Screwdriver. It's a Phillips head. Waving around like a little sword. God, touche. I hope nobody saw that. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I didn't do something again in the dream. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I did not do everything I need to do in the dream. My mom was in tears when she first saw in this new state. Okay. She stirs. The sickle page must have meant something to her. You feel... Okay. Talk to him on Sunday. Who's him and why Sunday? Oh duh, it's Greg. He's always in a nice and more cooperative mood on Sundays. Feels inclined to love his neighbor. Might be willing to put up with Tyler and give me a hand on the project. That actually wasn't crazy talk for one of these dreams for once. What a delightful change of pace. The day went by quickly, and now I'm back in the computer lab. Craig's here too. know he spends a lot of time at church on Sunday, but I don't remember where his church is. I should ask. Yay. Just curious, where's your church again? Should probably get used to Craig staring at me with incredulity, suspicion, etc. You're not going to prank call them, are you? Wow, not even going to ask me if I've seen the light? Denise, please. Okay, yeah, I'm not interested in joining Team Theism or anything. It's just bugging me that I don't remember where it is. Is that so weird? For you, yes. As I recall, you made a loud point of not learning where it is when we were dating. Whoa, you guys dated? Buzz off. Come on, just tell me. It's St. Luke's on North Ox Road. Thanks. If I find toilet paper in the trees, I'm going to know it was you. Don't worry about it. On with this new information, I'm now ready to put my plan in motion. I've coasted through the rest of the week. It's Sunday now. Craig's church isn't all that far from my house. No problem getting there on time for services. It was a slog to sit through, but it could have been worse. The sermon was mostly the priest writing about how not enough people here try to sing, which was mildly funny. Hold on, speaking of which... not at school anymore, so we need churchy music. That's not churchy music. That's the mall. That's not churchy music. Know what, this should work? That's not gonna work. I know there's raps in that. Rave at the church. To be fair, I think there are people who do have raves, not raids, in, like, abandoned churches. An unpleasant premonition. That which escaped the darkness. No. Memories from 10 years ago. Wow. Wow, no one's happy in this. You know what? This will work. Craig wasn't hard to spot. He was one of the altar boys today. I'm going to try and catch him in the back room. It's same vibes as church music. But yeah, I think there's like people who hold raves in abandoned churches, and there's probably churches that are like, yo, as long as you do it here, it's fine. Just don't go out doing it at other places. The walls are littered with religious paintings. I don't point this out to suggest that's surprising, only that's to emphasize that's not my kind of place. There's a door labeled sacristy, which I'm pretty sure is where Craig is. Sounds churchy. I knock. And Craig opens the door. He looks about as surprised as I had expected. Okay, what's going on? Nothing much, just wanted to chat, that's all. At my church. I mean, it's where you happen to be, right now, right? I don't have time for this, Denise. I need to go home when I'm done putting things away back here. Cut the charade and get to the point. I really should. If I'm being honest with myself, this whole phony, plausible deniability act is more for my own amusement than any practical reason. Okay, I want your help on the simulation project. Like a lot. It's too much just for me to handle, and Tyler's worthless. I immediately kick myself for mentioning Tyler. Well, there you have it. No, I'm not helping you with Tyler's nonsense project. It's not like he's really in charge. Just think of it as my project. I'll even try to get rid of him. You manage that first, and sure, I'll see what I can do. I know that getting rid of Tyler would be impossible, and it shows. In the meantime, I really need to finish up here. If you want to stick around, be my guest. Okay. He leaves to do whatever I don't know why I can't speak. He leaves to do whatever it is he was doing. I don't feel comfortable following him, so I close the door instead. I can't just go home, though. I would feel so stupid leaving here without a yes. There's also a table with some literature and church bulletins. Good for learning when you can get free pancakes, but I doubt for much else. Read one. Let's see. Canned food drive, Bible study, a passive-aggressive reminder not to leave the building immediately after communion. Here's something potentially relevant. Seems Craig's primary point of contact is for a youth work day. Oh, sorry, blah. Can you tell I don't do vocal warm-ups before stream? Seems Craig's the primary point of contact for a youth work day next weekend. He's looking for volunteers to help with weeding and mulching the church gardens. I'll make a note of that. All sorts of strategies for convincing your adult children to come back to the church. The gist of this one seems to be, whatever it is you don't like about how your life is going, the cause is Jesus' deficiency. God forbid we blame an omniscient, omnipotent God for anything that goes wrong. I should put this down. Being in an argumentative mood won't help me convince Craig. I knock again. Craig answers pretty quickly. It's still no. So it's in the bulletin over there that you're the guy to talk about this workday thing? Yeah. Could you use more hands? Expecting the usual incredulity or suspicion, but Craig's expression looks almost more like concern. Hey, let's talk. Aren't we already talking? There's some benches around back. Let's go. Okay. We head outside and sit down. It's starting to feel weirdly serious. What's going on? I kinda told you why I came here already. I mean, what's going on with you? This isn't normal. I'm worried. Blame it on getting zapped. Tell him about the dreams. Screw it. I'm only doing this project because the dream told me to. I mean dreams. Plural. They don't leave me alone until I do what they want. You know the programming book? I only found it because the dreams told me to look for a misshelled book with the wrong dust jacket on it. And it worked. So there, I'm nuts. That's why I'm bugging you at church. Happy now? Craig, as I expected, doesn't answer right away. What's strange is how calmly he's taking it. I don't think you're nuts. That's nice of you to say, but I'm not trying to reassure you. I just think that hearing things in dreams isn't necessarily a sign of insanity if they happen to be right. If you're about to say Jesus telling me to spend time with Tyler, I hope it is. The alternative is that you need an exorcist. If I want to tolerate, I'd say you sound absolutely deranged right now. I'll do it. What? I'll help you with your project. Really? Yes, but I want to explain my reservations first. It's not that Tyler bugs me. I mean, he does, but that's immaterial. I don't like his motivations. What do you mean? He's just being an uber nerd with unrealistic expectations. I don't agree. I think he wants to be God. What do you even say to something like this? Oh, this is juicy. Hold on. He wants to be God, and that's my issue. Hold on. I thought I was used to Craig's Christian talk, but this strikes me as the most bizarre thing to worry about. You think he's going to give your totally real God competition? Of course not. I think he wants to make artificial beings who have the capacity to fear and worship him. That's the impression I've gotten from months of hearing about his fantasy universe. That's not something I want any part in. I mean, I guess I see where you're coming from. But it's not like that's even possible. Yes, but it's not the result that makes it a sin, it's the attempt. So to be clear, I'm not doing this to help Tyler. I'm going to help you because I don't think you want worshippers. Also because if you're not demonically possessed, which I don't think you are, I think the dreams are a sign. This is a thing you're supposed to do. Craig's kind of weirding me out with how seriously he's taking this, but far be it from me to argue him out of the position I want him to be in. All that matters is I get these dreams to go away for good. So I'll see you after school tomorrow? Yeah. 2 weeks pass and we actually make progress. Oh, hold on. Hold on, change of music. Oh no, wait, do I have, like, really good... where... You know what we need? A subatomic particle for a divine property. What are you talking about? As I say this, I manage to non-verbally placate Craig before Tyler sees his reaction. Just think it'd be cool to have one element stick out from the others. I mean, we need to make the rest of them more like actual elements and not just colors first. What do you mean? How do you mean stick out exactly? I don't know, like give creatures the ability to fly, stuff like that. This is a 2D simulation, there are no creatures. I'll cross that bridge when we get there, okay? In In the interest of keeping Craig happy, I add. Maybe we'll call it an anti-gravity particle instead, assuming we even have gravity. I still think a god particle will be cool, but I'll write that down. You do that. Yeah, no, Tyler, you're not going to convince me the divine element is essential when we have Craig here. Craig is using the good computer work on the project at the moment, while Tyler is busy making notes that I'm sure will be of no help whatsoever. He's busy. Okay, leave the computer lab. Okay, go to the library. Leave the library. Leave the school. Go around back. Sarah. Okay. Turn to school. Okay, I guess we're going to go into the computer lab, maybe. Okay, so this is how the simulation is currently working, as a screensaver. We've just made a screensaver, that's all we've done. Okay. Guess we're going back into a dream world. Which means back to dream world music. Back to dream world music. Oh. Give her the circuit board. Go to the study. Oh, welcome back. What can I do for you? Missing person poster. Examine it. Wait, this is Sarah's poster, probably. The walls are lined with shelves that hold more books than you've ever seen in one room. Behind the missing poster had been, you noticed the fantasy novel from earlier. Examine it. The title's blurred out, but the author is Tyler Young. You've never heard of him. Give it to the dreamer. You suppose she already knows someone's missing. I don't know if she would be more interested if the ink weren't hiding anything. Read it. It's overly dense by far, and the liberal application of made-up words doesn't help. You can't make it past the second chapter. Oh, I feel that. Check the glossary. The glossary is absurdly long, but you have time. You successfully commit the contents to memory. You are now fluent in the author's made-up language. With the benefit of being able to read all the words, you're simply not a fan of the main character. You give up after 4 chapters. Oh, I feel that. So, tangent time. Oh, wait. We're about to go on ad break, so I can't have a tangent. Y'all do not get the free tangent. I apologize. Y'all will get the tangent post-commercial break. My face is inked out, as are some key words in the description. As seen in Bluff Haven, under the care of 3, 6, more than 6. Give it to the dreamer. Can I use rolling pin? Take it with me? Roll the circuit board? The board proves remarkably rolling pin resistant. It retains its original shape. Roll the knife. No need, the blade's already nice and flat. Make some bread? Okay, we have ads. So while we wait, I'm going to chill. And the music is going to keep on playing. No worries, no worries. Opera GX, save me from ad break. Oh, hope everyone's having a good time. I'm loving this game. I just love all this snarkiness. But also, like, how we're just being hit with all these things. It's like, oh, Denise was isekai'd. Well, not Denise. Sarah was isekai'd. Craig believes Tyler wants to be God. I finished my comic page and a commission. Ooh, nice, nice. Thought about this game on your days off. I want to know about the wizards. I wonder if... One thing I'm interested in... Well, first off, I'm gonna turning this down more for me, because... I love Aria the Soul, but also I love being able to think. My personal opinion is that this kind of feels like it's setting up for a multiverse, but not in a way where you have to be into every single connection. Because that's what I'm kind of getting that's the kind of feeling I'm getting, is that this might be setting up for a multiverse. But the multiverse is not something you have to... Like, playing everything is more of a benefit than something that's necessary. So I wonder what their next projects are going to be after this. Because I'm kind of excited, because there is another book series. Not a book series, a book that I read. I think it was Middle Game. Let me look it up, because I actually really enjoyed that novel. Middle Game. Yes, Middle Game by Shannon McGuire. Anyways, he wrote Middle Game, which is apparently the first in a series. Anyways, within Middle Game, there is a book which he's now writing. Which he's now writing as a different author. He's writing as the author of the book in Middle Game, which is this kind of Alice in Wonderland-y secret alchemical propaganda book. And it's like, oh, this is more of a bonus than you had to be into this. You know? Actually, let me read. Oh, I need to get some more of these books. And like, I just like the idea of an interconnected universe, but you don't have to be like seriously involved in the multiverse as a whole in order to enjoy the series. And that's kind of like the vibes I'm getting from this, is that this is kind of like the start of that, because I kind of feel like they're going to maybe do something with Tyler's universe. Like, can anyone else feel there's building blocks? I feel like there's like foundation here for future entries into stuff. And thank you for the hydrate. But oh my god, back to stuff where I hated the main character. Back to stuff where the main character's insufferable. So one of the series I did not finish. I have an explicit do not finish on this series. It is the Broken Throne series, I think. Anyways, the books are the Prince of Thorns, the King of Thorns, and I think the Emperor of Thorns. I don't know how to say this more gently. Okay, so the series is grimdark. I've talked about this series before because it's one of my favorite books to complain about. But the main character has explicitly sexually harassed female characters. I mean, besides the book being horrible in so many other ways, the main character has explicitly and admittedly to and I'm not talking about just like, you know, doing something that, you know, could be forgiven. No, he's done the unforgivable crimes. Like, not that sexual harassment in general is forgivable, but, you know, it's not like he grabbed a boob in anime. No, he did far worse. It's not like he's a stupid kid. He did a crime. A crime, like, you know, there's certain crimes you can do and be forgiven by media at large. This was not one of those crimes. I'm trying to dance around it because normally I would not dance around it, but we're not like playing horror or anything. But y'all are getting what I'm getting at. What was this from? The Broken Throne series by, I think his name's Raymond E. Feist. And it is the Prince of Thorns, the King of Thorns, and the Emperor of Thorns. That book series sucked for so many reasons. That book series sucked for so many reasons. Like, I haven't even read the third series, but like the first two books are just trash. They're cheap Game of Thrones if you bought it from Temu. Like, not even that, like, there's like one POV, maybe three. There might be 3 points of view. Like, I think we occasionally switch to a female character. But, like, the main character just sucks. They kill off the cast like they think you care about them, but they never really established enough of the minor characters for you to actually... Like, there are characters who aren't even mentioned until they die. There are characters who aren't even mentioned until, like, a little, like, intro blurb. In the chapter they die. I've read plenty of mid-books. I've read plenty of good books. This is like one of the few series I would say is outright awful. And just death, yeah. That would be the series. That would be my punishment for this series. To the guillotine with these books. I apologize. To the guillotine with thee. But like, if it just kind of oh, I forgot to press recording on this. Oh well. YouTube's gonna have to deal with a Twitch direct from Twitch VOD. Okay, that's fine. But wow, my mouth's kind of shaky like a bad chihuahua. I'm sorry, I'm bitching about this book, but like, it's one of my favorite books to bitch about. But like, to bring about like grimdark, to speak about grimdark things, I would like to bring up Berserk, which is, I think, I don't want to call it the progenitor, because honestly, grimdark fantasy has probably existed before Berserk. I just think Berserk made it popular for a lot of people. But like, I feel like Berserk did it right because it let you grow close to the side characters, and not to mention they're not killing off minor character. Like, they're killing off hundreds of people, no mistake. But it's not like they're killing off these minor characters. There's not this veil of we're killing off characters you know and love. No, they're not trying for that. Berserk isn't trying for that. Like, they're keeping the cast small, and if I remember correctly, they haven't really killed off anyone vaguely too important, and those who they have killed off, you did get some time to know them, or you did not know them at all. And they weren't pretending like you did know them. Like I think Berserk, people want to copy Berserk, but they don't copy it well. Because they don't understand how they don't understand how to kill off people. like death is a hard thing to write, and it's a hard thing to write happening every single page. And it's more than just killing off characters. Yeah. It is way more than just murdering people. And like sometimes not even showing the death. Like again, a lot of people on Twitter and Tumblr bring up the Mulan scene. Like the scene where Mulan comes across the village after the Huns. Is it proper to call them Huns or should we call them Mongolians? I don't know. Anyways, Mulan comes into the village after the Huns have been through there, and she picks up the little girl's doll. And that's impactful. That is maybe even more impactful than just showing the death. So it's not like even you need to show the death. Some poor child has lost her doll. You should return it to her. Like you don't even to be fair, I'm comparing Disney to a Grimdark. So honestly, it might be just setting, but I would like to see a Grimdark do something like that, too. But like, even comparing Disney to Grimdark and Grimdark to Grimdark, there are ways you can approach... You need to approach death in a way that's well written and classy. Like, yeah, you can have all your gore and guts and you know, the ripping out of like vocal cords for a man. So you can have all that. You just need to have it well. Anyways, I'm done with my tangent. Even though I'm a beginner writer, I know how to point things out and just be like, that sucks. Like, you don't even need skill as a writer. Like, you don't even need skill at... Like, consumers are allowed to be right about creative things. Like, consumers are allowed to be media savvy and genre savvy and know how to handle things, too. Just because they... Like, in taking media is a way of being creative, like knowing, like if you would take in enough media, you know when something sucks. Like, I know things suck as a reader, or well, no, I honestly, writing has changed the way I read. Writing has changed a lot of the way I intake stuff. But, like, consumers are allowed to be like, oh, yeah, that sucks. Anyways, I should get back to this game. Okay, PETA. Okay, I think this missing person poster is for Sarah. Let's give the missing... Okay, we can't give the missing person poster to the old man. Give this to the dreamer? She fidgets violently. She really doesn't like this book. Nothing else happens, though. Grab some... Grab a baguette. Where's my bread knife? Slice yourself some bread? It seems to evaporate upon entering your mouth. It doesn't feel any full. Oh, thank you for the stretch. The thing is with Disney, sometimes restrictions make you have to get creative. And that's why I say limits breed creativity. Sometimes. But I'm also of the opinion iambic pentameter is stupid. You eat pumpernickel even though you're holding the baguette. I know, she must like pumpernickel. I feel like iambic pentameter is stupid and it doesn't do anything for me, I'm sorry. I've read poetry. Iambic pentameter does nothing for me. It doesn't get me going. Cut the circuit board to fit. The bread knife cuts through the circuit board like butter. A few of the microchips get sliced in half in the process, but the connector is still intact. The thin portion of the board disintegrates into a mixture of breadcrumbs and sand and floats away. You know what? If it works, it works. Inspect it. The label has been truncated to Xtel FP. Plug it back into the wall. It's a perfect fit. To your amazement, not only do the lights on the right size board turn on, but every light on the wall turns green. Never would have anticipated positive results from naming one of the components. Just to show how little you know about electronics. Oh no. I wonder if the dreamer knows that's how this worked. Tell her about the broken circuit board. She twitches upon hearing your account of how physically breaking the circuit board made everything work. You feel your environment changing. Get a broken one. Get a broken one. Hold on. Music change. Oh, wait, no, wait. Hold on. No! I don't care if the dust jacket thing turned out to be right. This is idiotic. Screw it, I'll find a broken, not working, floating point processor. Just to prove to my brain it's a waste of time. As soon as school's over, I'm going back to the electronics store. What can I do for you? Get a broken one. I'm laughing at my music choice. Stop me if this is... Hold on, wait. Now we're actually going to do something a bit more serious. Where's Maul? Stop me if this is a non-stop, but would it be possible for me to get a non-working FPC for cheaper? Like for parts? I think that's why a reasonable person might inquire after a broken computer expansion board. Regardless, the clerk seems understandably suspicious of me. Kid, I'd hazard your few engineering degrees away from knowing how to fix one of these. It's not for me, it's for my dad. Uh-huh. To be clear, you're nuts if you think I'll let you have one for less than you could sell it for. So you do have some? Yeah. Like I said, they fail a lot, so we get plenty of returns, and the parts aren't worth nothing. That's it's not like they're part of store inventory either, so I guess I could... Yes. I'll make you a deal. You know the arcade across the parking lot? Uh-huh. The owner there and I have something of a collection rivalry going, and we're not on speaking terms lately. If you can get me any one of the rare keychains he has at the front desk, I'll give you a 4 parts FPC for it. I thought he was going to ask for a claw machine prize. To be fair, understandable. I always want plushies from the claw machine, especially the big ones, you know? The ones whose ass, you know, is going to get stuck on the way going down. Like, when I went to, Gatlinburg, there were so many claw machines, so many plushies, and I was like, oh no, I want them all. And the thing is, when you go to an arcade, you're not going there for the prize, because it's just cheaper to buy the prize. You're going there for the experience. That doesn't sound too bad. How much could some old keychains cost? Deal. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. Vintage keychains. Worthless smell for worthless silicone feels like a fair trade, I suppose. The place is poorly lit, and I don't mean underlit, which would be great. There's exactly enough sunlight coming in through the windows to both kill the atmosphere and make the screens harder to see. The owner is hanging around behind the front desk, which is partly displayed a row of game-themed keychains. Next to a sign that reads, "Free to good home." I recognize about half the characters. Examine them. They look pretty cheap to me. Don't know why the guy electronics store wants one so badly. I must admit though, this Dig Dog one is pretty cute. There's an air about him that screams, "Come on, ask me a question about arcade games, I dare you." Can I have one of these free keychains? That's free to a good home. These are out of production, highly besought collectibles. I don't let just anyone walk away with one. I see. I don't have any pets or younger siblings. I promise to keep it in plastic. I expect more than the bare minimum. The question is whether you appreciate these pillars of popular culture the same way I do. You're one of these people. Man, I wish I had some spiked hot chocolate. It'd probably be best not to give my frank opinion of what these pieces of metal are worth, even if the Dig Dog one is cute. Actually, even telling him the Dig Dog one is cute doesn't feel like it would go over well. So in the interest of safeguarding the dignity of these artifacts, I'm going to pose you a question. Okay. At which level does the kill screen appear in Super Jump Land? You are not permitted to look up the answer. Well, if I'm right in assuming a kill screen refers to a level where the game always crashes, my first guess would be when the byte holding the level number overflows to 0. Which, if it's an unsigned 8-bit integer, would be level 256. The fighter stares daggers at me for several seconds before speaking. Very clever. But if you think you can backdoor your way into gamer credibility with some pedestrian programming knowledge, you have another thing coming. Denise owned this man. Denise, take this man's balls. Hey, you said, I made no promises. They even had to think about the answer as plain evidence you are no arcade aficionada. I've seen your type before. You're not the first girl. Oh. Oh. He's one of these men. I've seen your type before. You're not the first girl to come in here pretend to be one of us. And all you was when all you were after was something colorful to clip to your backpack. This has quickly become one of the most off-putting conversations I've ever had. No wonder it's all dudes in here. That said, given the particularly venomous emphasis he put on the word backpack, it's fine to imagine this guy's issues stemming from his high school backpack having left him for another student. Look, I don't intend to expose the dig dog keychain to the elements. Can you at least ask me another question? Since I must begrudgingly acknowledge your taste in recognizing the understated sophistication of this rendering of Dig Dog, I suppose here's your alternative assignment. Go play the Tale of Two Cities cabinet and tell me what the last sentence to get shown on the screen before the words "the end" is. I'm sorry though, what cabinet? It's the machine in the far corner, the one none of these rubes appreciate enough to play. Now leave me until you can convince me against all evidence that you are no fraud. No need to ask me twice, I'm way done talking to this creep. Most of the machines are occupied, save for a Tale of Two Cities game. In the far corner, it's looking pretty old and beat up. What is Tale of Two Cities turned into a game? An arcade game? Is this real? Chat, is this real? Hold on. Google, help me. Okay, I don't think it's real. This is something made up. I was a little worried, though it could be real. I just not. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, I didn't know this was remade. Apparently, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons was remade. Why is it mixed? The mall song? Oh yeah, I think so. I remember hearing about that. It looks really pretty. No, no. Don't do this. I'm Okay, back to the game. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, it looks really nice. Okay, I have to rearrange myself. Hold on. A Tale of Two Cities game in the far corner. Pop in a quarter. And here I thought I was setting my expectations low. By the way, do we have an arcade? Do we have an arcade? Let's do... Wait, is it just Pong? Is this just Pong? Plays Paris. Oh god. Please don't tell me. Dang it. I hope they're not expecting me to read all this. I'm too busy focused on the Pong. I don't think this is going to finish anytime soon. I should call it here. Is the entire book going to play? Yeah. Oh my god, they're going to play the entire fucking book. However, I want to leave on with a winning score. I say, oops, I stepped away to do my Duolingo lesson. Now you're playing Pong over Tale of Two Cities. Yep. with probably the least fitting Tale of Two Cities music ever. This game is something, I'm telling you that. Yep. Haha, we're tied again. Okay, now that I'm winning. I'm not going to wait however many dozens of hours it takes for this dumb thing to scroll through an entire Tale 2 cities. I'm starting to think there's a smarter approach to this. Now we're going to switch to actually leave. Return to school. Go back inside. Look up that damn Dickens book. I got the most indescribable look from the librarian for it. But I have checked out A Tale of Two Cities again. United again. Give it a read, let's see. Its best times was the worst times, was the Age of Wisdom, it was the... Usually lose steam around there. Check the last sentence. It's a far, far better thing that I do than I have ever done. It's a far, far better rest that I go to than I have ever known. The end. One of the two sentences I can identify as being from this book, and I didn't know it was the last one. What is this? A Tale of Two Pongs. Can you not? Leave the school. He probably didn't expect us to cheat. Is a far better, I mean far, far better thing I do than I've ever done. It's a far, far better rest that I go to than I ever knew. That. The arcade owner glares at me like I just took a dump on his floor. I think I got all of the that's right. Ooh, you must think you're so clever. No, smartass, that's the last line of the book. I'm talking about the seminal arcade version, one of the monumental landmarks in early video game narrative design, which apparently didn't deign to play completion. People like you who... This went on for some time before I convinced him that I was just kidding. That I in fact know, of course, the real answer is different. I just got a Steam achievement that said it was the age of foolishness. That's all, folks. Very funny. Then he woke up and realized it was all a dream. Please take this seriously. I would have gone away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. I grow weary of this. Better Nate than Lever? Doesn't respond this time beyond a heavy sigh. Better Nate than Lever. I can't get back to you. If you're intent on not conceding defeat with dignity, why not? Look it over. Looks like there's a service panel on the far side here. It's held in place with screws. Remove the service panel. I wonder if you sat through the whole thing, you'd be able to keep going. I'm not sure the length of A Tale of Two Cities since I've never read it. But we don't have time. If I wasn't on stream, yes. But I'm on stream, so no. These screws really want persuasion. I don't think they've budged in over a decade. It's a hefty book. Can you ask your nerd friend if he's played it? Okay, got the panel off. Inspect the insides. Tyler's probably who you're thinking about. To adjust the game settings as desired, use the dip switches on the X0S. Okay. We turned on turbo mode. Hop in a quarter. We're playing as Paris. That's my only Sonic emote. I thought I turned this on. I didn't go any faster. I'm sure I hit the right switch. Oh. Probably this one. Okay. Okay, so... Oh. Is it this one? Might be this one. Turn them all on. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. This is the only chance. Uh-oh. I finally listened to the intrusive thoughts, also known as chat. And it finally worked. But I think it's one of these two. I think it's specifically that one. It's zooming. Game, set, and match, said the guillotine operator. Wow. I don't even like Dickens, and I'm indignant on his behalf. Game, set, and match, said the guillotine operator. He doesn't respond right away. I was worried about this. You know I saw you open the cabinet on the closed circuit security cameras, right? I did not know that. It probably shows on my face. Pains me to say, but if you were willing and able to apply this level of practical arcade knowledge to the end of obtaining this Dig Dog keychain, I cannot deny the legitimacy of your answer. Very well, you may take it, but if you tinker with one of my machines again, I'm calling the police. Cool, thanks, gotta go. I pocket the keychain and hightail it out of there before he has a chance to change his mind. It's really adorable, shame I can't keep it. Maybe when the broken code processor I traded this in for turns out shockingly not to work, I can trade it back and accessorize my book bag. Per our deal, one vintage keychain. Wow, well, thanks. Didn't think you'd pull it off. Great choice, too. And go fetch your board real quick. I love how it said book bag and not backpack. You know there's choices. I kind of changed in the last 20 years somehow, yeah. We're back to backpacks, I think. I feel like it's cycles. I think it's cycles. Molly's gone a bit of silent will Pharrell to dig dog. Our time together was short but meaningful. Here you go, and sorry for what we had to do to get the keychain. I'd say there's no trouble, but I understand. And that's that. I finally have a broken floating point coprocessor, which I got because a dream told me to. All in the interest of achieving better results on an ungraded programming project with Tyler freaking Young. A lot of kids say backpack, and I'm like, no, that's not it. Being crazy and stupid is the worst. Return to school. Wait, do they say backpack or do they say pack-pack? Because pack-pack sounds kind of cute, honestly. This is my pack-pack. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, P and B are not even remotely close enough for a typo. Pack. That's cute though. I kind of like that. Craig is using the Go computer. Install coprocessor. Could be a brand name, imagine. This is the brand new pack from Warner Brothers, or what's like a toy company? Pack, book bags for the modern era. And then you get the youngins saying book bags again. Oh cool, you got the thing? Yup. We owe you anything? Just sanity. Nah, I had an in. That simplifies the story, makes me sound a little cooler. Which I realize will be moot when this broken coprocessor turns out to be broken. In case I get busy opening up the computer, lucky thing I still have this screwdriver on me. We get them saying pack, but we use book bag to promote the pack. And then book bag becomes popular again. Should I help? Absolutely not. A few minutes later, the board is in and it's time for disappointment. I turn on the machine. Floating point coprocessor detected. Working. Why did this work? Why did this? Okay, calm down. There's a rational explanation for this. Honestly, the store made a mistake. They put a working return in with the broken ones. Yep, that's it. Lucky me. Never going to think about this again. Nice. Let's see what this thing can do. Yeah. Exclaimed the guy who's not going to absorb a bit of this. It's another 2 weeks of neglecting homework before the next version of the code is ready. You know what would be cool? A universal translator. One impossible project at a time. Please. No, I mean for this thing. Like in case something in the program evolves language. Craig just stares at the ceiling. Craig doing the cross. I get across his body right now. He is like, "Dear Lord, help me, because I'm about to punch a man." Craig about to use Paladin Smite on Tyler. You know what's kind of bad is that Paladins are supposed to be very reliant on their charisma. But most Paladins I know are like very god related. And I'm not sure D&D has really caught on to that. And here's the thing, we already have a charisma caster. We have 2 of them, actually. I guess they don't want paladins to rely on wisdom, because then it seems like their power is coming from outside, but most people already roleplay paladin powers coming from the outside. Like, even in Baldur's Gate, don't you get your powers as a paladin from an outside source? Like, I'm gonna have to ask, Ollie about that. The powers come from your oath, I think. Yeah, but no, people don't play it like that, though. Like, they play it as the oath is to a higher being. Like, I'm watching, like, again, I'm watching Sif's Curse of Straw campaign. By the way, go watch Sif's Curse of Straw campaign on his YouTube. I'm just gonna shout out Sif. Is it Sif-ET or hold on? I have to. But no, like Critical Role, Sif's campaign with Maris and Curse of Strahd. It's more like an oath to God than like an oath to themselves. Okay, there's an underscore. No, they play it even when they're not divine. Like, this isn't something... Like, this is something I see reoccurring across all paladins, not just divine ones. This is something I see with nature-aligned paladins. Even in Critical Role, what's his face? Ford! After he gave up being a warlock, well, he didn't give up being a warlock, he just kind of incorporated being a warlock into being a paladin. He worshipped the Earth Mother in his paladin, but he wasn't aligned as a divine paladin. I think he was... He would now be a new homebrew class that was in the Explorers of Tal'Dorei thing. Because I think they made an Oath of the Sea or something similar, but I think he was like an Oath of the Earth when he became a paladin or something similar. Oh wait, I'm looking for my game. I'm not. I promise you, if we actually get to that bridge, I'll skip across it. Until then, let's focus on the groundwork. No problem. But like, yeah, it kind of feels like paladins have become god knights and not... Oh, I made this... Though to be fair, they're based on Arthurian knights. And Arthurian knights are so... They're so Christianity that they might as well be Christianity plated. Plated in that good old Christianity gold, I'm telling ya. Let's explore files. Denise. Project. Notes. So I'm just saying, I don't think there is a way Paladins could have escaped it, because I think just because Arthurian Knights are like the basis for a lot of people's ideas of Paladins, it's just not something people could have escaped. He's busy. Leave the computer lab. Should I return it? How nice to be able to give this book back and on time and for free. I bet you we're gonna have to check it out again. We're gonna have to check out Tale of Two Cities again, aren't we? You know, thanks. Go to the electronics store. Okay. Call an evening and go home. Here's hoping to no dreams. Okay. Unfortunately, there's dreams. And while we wait for ads to end, I'll put the music on. And I'm going to go get some water. Be right back. I'm back in the saddle again. I'm back. Everyone doing good? Everyone doing good? How's everyone? Okay, so I don't want to have a short stream. However, Oh, actually, you know what? I'll talk about this when we get back, actually. My roommate got us pizza. Nice! Actually, you know what? I can probably go for another hour. I'm not sure if I'm waking up at 6 tomorrow. Which is why I'm tempted to end early. Like, I'm not sure if I'm getting up at 6. However, if I get up at 6 tomorrow, I can just go back to sleep on the couch. So you know what? I can keep on going. But what kind of pizza is it? Tell us. Share with the coven. Share with the cauldron. I have also remembered that I forgot to. I also forgot to promote myself on Blue Sky again, even though I actually like Blue Sky. Papa John's Shakaroni, I think. So, you know, I've never eaten at Papa John's, so it's just stuffed crust, pepperoni. I was just about to say, I don't know what you're speaking a foreign language to me. Like that's too heterosexual for me. Oh, apparently Netflix is crashing. Like right now. Not that I care. But yeah, no, like, I've never eaten at Papa John's. Most of my fave pizza is local. Wait, what's crashing? Netflix. There's something happening tonight. That stupid fight with the stupid social influencer Mike Tyson. Yeah, Netflix is crashing because the Jake Paul fight is happening tonight, and I think everyone wants to see him get punched in the fucking face. Logan Paul, I don't know his fucking name. I just know he's horrible. He's one of the people behind Lunchly and the moldy cheese. And he went into the I'll just say it, the Suicide Forest and filmed. He went to the Suicide Forest in Japan and filmed there. So, I'm hoping Mike dies. There's just a lot of people hate watching, probably, to make sure that he gets his outcomes. Inspect them. Inspect them. Give her the poster. She shivers a little bit. Go to the study. Talk to him. Oh, welcome back. Ask if it was called Bluffhaven. Ah, Bluffhaven. That was a village down there. Yes, old Ekmerna blah blah. I lived there not too long ago. Or not long from now. Nice place. I like the sound of the river. Ask about Bluffhaven. Bluffhaven was quite a place, built into the side of a canyon wall, you know. Could hear some lovely echoes there. Rough places, I remember, but it had its charms, or will have its charms, I suppose. I believe it's still stuck in prehistory for now. Fin at Tantale, in local speech, or all there is. Denise Novak, back where you came from, I doubt you've met yet, though. Strangely, you find you've already forgotten the dreamer's name. For whatever reason, it didn't stick. Not many ever knew her now down below. They would have been quite scared if they did, I suspect. So wait, are we not playing as Denise in the dreams? So wait, are we playing two different people? Maybe. Well, here's the thing. Denise. I mean, like, Sarah's a white girl name too, but twice we have been told the dreamer is Caucasian. Just put that Homestuck, I feel so Caucasian meme here. For those of you who don't know, going back to Tumblr in times, well, not in times, but there were characters who were introduced in Homestuck called the Tricksters. And when they were introduced, they were introduced as, like, these chaotic, evil dressed up in hyperactive colors. And when they were introduced with like 3 panels going, 4 panels, I think. I feel so Caucasian. And however, there was backlash on that. So it was changed to I feel so peachy because of the peach tone of their skin. And the first tricksters who were introduced were humans. They introduced, oh no, I think they might introduced, oh, I forgot the green race name. But they may have been the first tricksters. However, the big introduction to tricksters were, yes, cherubs. I think we might have gotten a cherub trickster first, but he didn't have the, like, name down yet, maybe? I don't know. It's been a while. I feel like we saw the cherub trickster first, then we saw Jane and them as tricksters. But anyways, every time they point the dreamer out as Caucasian, I'm just reminded of that. So, like, why would she be pointing out, oh, she's not me, she's Caucasian? If this bitch was white, why would she be pointing out someone's Caucasian? So I think we're playing as Sarah. Like, I said that before. Sorry, I'm still not sure. Of everywhere I've been, this place is the least consistent. Ask who he is. Let me think. Something with a C or an F when I was young. Most of the time I was old, for that matter. But they always call me Kemporeg in Bluffhaven. Easier for them to remember, I suspect. Suddenly the missing person poster feels hot. Oh my, I suppose you better check that. Feel free to ask me more questions later if you care to. To your surprise, the ink has evaporated from the final words. The description now reads, last seen in Bluffhaven under the care of wizard Kemporeg. You note that the word for a wizard may alternately be translated as angel or god. I don't like that. Not with how Tyler said, he has Croneon as a wizard. And Sarah is like, oh, Croneon? Yeah, he kills thousands of people. I mean, on a story level, I love this. On a story level, I adore this. I personally hate what's happening for Denise and Sarah at this moment. Like, I hate this for them. You finish reading, another wave of heat evaporates the ink from the picture as well. How very strange, it's a picture of you. It says you're missing. The picture is of you. The description reads, last seen in Bluffhaven, under the care of the wizard Kemporeg. Who, though? I think we're Sarah. Again, you're positive she isn't you. She's Caucasian, for one. Observe her. Okay, so the dreamer is Denise. We know that. The old man is Craig. So we're playing as Tyler or Sarah in this. She stirs. Something on the poster has her attention. You feel your environment changing. Ask her about Kemporeg. That O hands me IPA symbol for voice that... Do I? I'm not that smart, Silver, but thank you. I'm not that intelligent. I keep pronouncing Dunscaith. I keep pronouncing Dunsky as Dunscaith. Even though I know Dunscaith is supposed to be pronounced, Dunsky. And I know that Scathok is not Scathok, but Scathaw. Because someone with the Scottish have a fucking language system, and they went and did something silly. Someone went and let the Scottish have a fucking language system. Just saying because I use IP at work, and I'm like, hey, I recognize that. Wait, you use IP at work? Like, I know you're a speech therapist, but how? Whoa, what is that? He's the good wizard. International Phonetics Alphabet. Oh, is that like the stuff you see in dictionaries? A little bit, okay. But that was neat, thank you, Silva. I meant what I said as funny. I'm like, I'm not smart. But now I know. We're not going to talk about that little cut-in. It said he's the good wizard. Excellent. Now that I know, I don't have to ask anyone about him. Ask her about Kemporeg. Ugh. Think about some more, I suppose. The dream expects me to ask Sarah about Ken whoever. Then it figures having my dream the name of someone Sarah has met in the other world will make me believe her, which will make her feel validated, which will make her want to help with the project, etc. Probably Sarah didn't meet anyone in the other world because that's not real. All the names she remembers are the ones she heard from Tyler. Since I spent more than my share of time listening to Tyler too, can you be sure the name from my dream isn't resurfacing subconsciously from something he said? No, Denise, Sarah's isekai. She was hit by the isekai truck. Unless I were to somehow prove that this good wizard isn't something I heard about from Tyler, this is meaningless. My dreams want me to ask Sarah about the good wizard, Ken something. Right, Ken Padma. I'm not convinced this would mean anything. Oh, wait. Gaslighting themselves? Yeah. Yeah, again, I feel like this is setting up for another like, entry. I feel like this is good. Oh, hold on. I'm not convinced that this would mean anything, since it would just be a name we're both subconsciously remembering from Tyler's ramblings. He's busy. Ask for a turn. Sarah... Notes. I still... Wait, does that say wizards? If I'm reading this right, Tyler hasn't really thought of, much less named, any other wizards besides this guy, Corneon. And if he's the protagonist, like it seems to imply, Sarah made it clear that the good wizards were opposed to Tyler's protagonist. No. There's absolutely no way. Ken Senpai is just nonsense my brain came up with. There's no way Sarah will already know it. No way at all. I'm going to talk to her, and she won't know the name, and then I'm sure I'm only marginally crazy instead of completely crazy. Sure, keep telling yourself this. Keep telling yourself this, Denise. Keep telling yourself that, Denise. Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. Hi. Hello, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, totally. Not crazy, not going insane. Not having voices in my head, not having a VTuber saying sure, Jan, in my ear. Deep breaths. Okay. Yes? Would you mind telling me more about the good wizard you mentioned? Sarah looks mildly surprised to hear the question. Not at all. Now, I definitely don't remember most of anything, but there are definitely two of them. One was a girl. She was about as old as then as we are now. I don't remember her name. So far, so good. The other was a really old man. He was a lot nicer. His name was... Give me a sec, it's hard to pronounce. Oh no. Keymailer. Let me make sure I said that. Keymailer. It sounds like a the in the middle, but it's actually singular to represent the voice the, like in then or... Oh, I see, the game was going to educate me too. The game was like, in case you don't have chat to make you smart, here I am. Sarah cuts herself off when I all but collapse against the table. Silver, I think they were like, I think they saw you in the chat and were like, you know what? Hats off. Oh, Denise? I managed to recover my faculties. Just one more question. That wasn't one of the names you heard from Tyler, is it? Cheers to the language nerd. Huh? No. You never mentioned the Go Wizard, so at least nobody who seemed like him. He only... Sarah falters. I think she's put two and two together with how I reacted to her answer. You believe me. You were expecting that name. You already knew it. It's not just me. So we're playing Sarah in the Dream. She actually grabs my hands. You believe me? I never thought anyone would ever... Sarah begins to cry. I may have come to terms with the fact that we are now crazy buddies. And yes, cheers to the language nerds. A few minutes later, after she's calmed down, I give her the rundown on the dreams I've been having lately. Not that there's much to say other than what the messages have been and how some of them have been reflected in reality. It doesn't exactly ring a bell, but what you're describing really makes sense to me, somehow. I'd say you're alone in that. The bottom line is the dreams are telling you to do this project, right? And the dreams know about the good wizards? A lot of them anyway, but yeah, that's basically it. Okay, let's get to work then. Really? Yeah, just get Tyler off my back for me if I signal you. Sure, no problem. Yeah, let's get to it. It's been 3 weeks since then. Sarah, Craig, and I have given it all about all we have. I think we're nearing the limit of what's possible on the computer. What does everyone think about time travel? Can we please stay on topic today? I mean, for the program, any way we can have the events in the future affect events in the past? I swear, one of these weeks I'm going to finally snap. Sarah has somewhat predictably just snuck out of the room, so I guess it's on me to answer this. We need to keep a buffer of basically every turn in the simulation if you want something remotely like that. That is not in scope. I know, I just think it'd be cool. Whatever, feel free to write some stub functions for it. Just don't touch anything that already works. Yup. It's the next day. Craig and Sarah are taking a well-earned break to catch up on studying. I don't feel like doing homework, so I'll probably just mess around on the computer. Strangely, Tyler is absent. He's busy. Her posture is more relaxed with Tyler absent. She's busy. Power on. Oh wait, I think we should change to something more low-key. These devs are going to be like, you know what, we need music now, and we're going to take inspiration from the Persona 3 soundtrack. What You know what, I think this is good. Craig to do... Okay, this hasn't changed. What the fuck? Crashed again. Whatever this thing is, the computer doesn't like it. Oh no. Wait, what if this is the world? Hmm. Okay. Okay, oh, hold on. They added functionality for loading different states for the simulation from the files. I think I'll check that out. Okay. I don't know what any of this means. This doesn't turn me on. There's an open option in Sim 3. Oh. Oh, hold on. What? Oh no. Open. Oh no. What the hell is this? What's that? You bring a game from home? No, it's the program. Huh? I opened the weird, huge file. And now it's showing this. You're pulling my leg, right? No. I don't know why it says it's a bajillion kilobytes large, but apparently it's an image of a planet. Why would our program even show it, though? We didn't give it the ability to draw raster images. This simulation's hard-coded into the display function. Also, where did those magnification buttons at the top come from? Did you add those? No. Sarah watches in silence. Oh, I love the drama. The coast is getting pretty detailed. Well, shifts in the image are making me think it is being rendered live. You shouldn't be able to manage this. Nope. 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 Nope, Satan. Are those individual trees? Where is it getting the memory for this? Sarah remains silent. Sarah girl, please. Yeah, that's a tree. That's a leaf. Damn, that suit was strong. Denise, stop. Denise, we're looking at the cells. You play more computer games than I do. Have you ever seen one render anything at this detail? Chlorophyll? And this economy? Chlorophyll in this megabyte economy? No. Sarah is still silent. Is that the mitochondria? The powerhouse of the cell? It has to have a bottom, right? Nobody answers me. Endoplasmic reticulum? DNA? Jesus. It doesn't sink in right away. This is our code. We didn't want it to work with more than 7,500 pixels at a time. But when it has quadrillions or quintillions, or who knows how many, it makes things act like molecules. And when there are enough of those, this is exactly what Tyler had in mind. Craig and I spend the next hour modifying the code, now to let us work with the camera more. The main trick was figuring out how a two-dimensional data structure got remapped to 3 dimensions so that we can move around as we please now. We already knew the world had life from the trees, but we wanted to find animals. It doesn't take long before we do. Oh fuck. I say animals because the claws on what appears to be feathers. Tools, clothing, and weapons tell a different story. These are people. Bird people? Exactly. Not long after we find them, we find the battle. I had to ask Craig to zoom out. I might get sick. There are so many of them. After the battle is over, Sarah finally speaks. Turn it off. Craig is taken back by the forceful tone of her voice. Turn it off now before... Sarah freezes and covers her mouth. I think she wants to forget the sight of what's on the screen right now. It wasn't the battle. It was the executions that followed. No prisoners. Myriad methods of killing. Thousands. In the middle of it all, to my horror and unbelief, is a human being. Hold on, wait, I think we have to... change the music. Hold on, wait. No, wait, that's too action-y. There we go. None of this should be possible to begin with. But this is what puts me over the edge. The victorious soldiers prostrate themselves before the lone human being. They raise pieces of the executed enemies to him in homage. I'm this close to throwing up. I did this. I made this. This is my fault. I have to undo it. I have to delete the file. Wait. Craig grabs my arm when he realizes what I'm trying to do. This isn't a simulation. It's too complex for that. It's real. It's a whole world you're trying to erase. I know. That's why I have to erase it. Look at what's happening. Look at what we did. You haven't seen the whole picture. We don't know what else. Craig's voice is far away. That feeling when you accidentally make a good dark fantasy world. I didn't know my conversations were prophecies. Craig's voice is far away. My head is swimming. I think I'm falling. Hold on. It's getting brighter. There are 4 walls, but no floor. Far below you is a vast, round planet. It isn't unlike Earth, but you don't recognize the continents. The dreamer here, she is glowing. Go to the study. Out like a light. Talk to him. It's no use. He's off in another world. This is the clearest you've ever seen her. You still don't recognize her, but there's no longer any ambiguity or inconsistency about her features. She's a solid person. Ask her to wake up. Before the words are out of your mouth, she begins to fall through where the floor isn't. You watch her slow descent toward the planet below until she is out of sight. You are alone. The old man is awake. He appears to be deep in thought. His eyes are sharper than they were before. She's glitching to the underworld. She's glitching to the world that's currently experiencing genocide. Denise is the savior we never knew. Sarah. I knew it! We were Sarah! It stalls you to hear your own name. You had almost forgotten it. Wait. Hun. No, wait. It wouldn't make sense if Sarah and us were the same person. It wouldn't make sense. I remembered. Listen carefully. You're about to enter the world below. When you do, you must find the dreamer and wake her up. I don't know how close to her you'll land in miles or years, but it will be possible. If I recall, you will need my help to find her, so look for me first. I will recognize you. Goodbye. You will see me later, but I've seen you already. I believe it is finally my time. The old man vanishes without a trace. You, meanwhile, begin to sink. The planet looms larger as you lose or gain consciousness. Hold on. Changing music again. Oh wait, let's go to the Persona 5 soundtrack for this. I know the devs probably didn't want to. Where is, like... will Mementos do? I think Mementos will do. If I can find it. I literally just saw it. No, wait, this doesn't feel serious enough. This is too, like... This is good. You have just woken up. Your name is Sarah Kim. You are 12 years old. Pinch yourself. You already cry awake, but you try anyway. Pinching yourself does not send you anywhere nicer. The air reeks, the color of the sky is wrong. You are surrounded by dead bodies. You feel sick. Wait, this doesn't feel... Oh, wait. Catherine playlist. I think I have the perfect... Is this it? Okay, yeah, this is good. Oh, Catherine is all about fucked up dreams. Good call. I'm not sure if Catherine is on the same you're allowed to play this. Hold on. Let me do a quick check. Hold on. Ah, damn it. I totally fucked up a little bit. I think I might... No, I did not mute myself, actually. Hold on. Uh... Can I play... You know what, I think I'll just stick to Persona music just to stay safe. Because I don't know if... Because I know Persona music is free to play on streams. Because Atlas, like, did that. Atlas was like, yo, our music's free, go ahead. With Persona, I think. I'm not sure if it's, like, the SMT as a whole. I'm not sure if it's just Atlas products as a whole. I think, Play Fearful Experience. Do I have that? I should have. Oh, you're right. This is actually perfect. I would like to talk about Catherine later, by the way. I have some shit to say about Full Body. Vesper, do you have anything good to say? Not anymore. Examine the dead bodies. It's difficult, but you can tolerate the sight of the ones on the more intact side. Noticing creatures like these, bipedal, three-fingered, and toed, both clawed and covered with feathers. They clearly aren't human beings, they are all clothed and armed. Suddenly the sound of distant voices shakes you from your distracted state. Off in the distance are four soldiers picking through the bodies. Their voices travel enough to reach you, but not enough for you to tell what they're saying. Hold on, save. Hide among them? Thought fills you with horror. You think you would die. Flee. You creep away from the soldiers, try not to make any noise, or vomit having to clamber over the bodies. Past the bodies is a 100-foot ride. Who knows how deep canyon? The river at the bottom looks like a blue ribbon at this height. Behind you, the voices of the soldiers are getting closer. You can hear other voices from far to your left and right. Not far from you is a shaking-looking rope bridge that spans a canyon. Consider it. This thing looks like a death sentence, which wouldn't bother you so much if all the other directions to go in didn't also feel like death sentences. Test it. The wooden stakes securing the ropes to the ground seem properly angled and solid enough. The ropes, all not new, aren't disintegrating. The boards inspire less confidence. That might be due more to the gaps between them than their actual sturdiness. But oh my god, I do love this game. Like, I was not expecting this. Cross it. You take a deep breath. You expect the first step to be the scariest, but the subsequent steps soon prove this to be naive. It's agonizingly slow going. Each step strains the board and ropes. And the wind feels like it'll blow you off at any second. Your heart stops when you hear raised voices behind you. It stays stopped when the board beneath you splits in half. You lose your grip. You are falling. Time slows as you come to grips with the impending end of your life. At least you thought your time was slowing down. You now suspect that your terminal velocity is just unusually slow for whatever reason. A minute passes and it becomes clear. You are not falling fast enough for the still upcoming impact to pose any more danger than a rolled ankle. You are now more worried about the river, but with all the time at your disposal, you have no difficulty swimming closer to the far side of the canyon. Eventually, you land. At the bottom of the canyon, the river rushes loudly by, drowning out any voices that you might have heard from above. You are relieved to feel alone again, but one look at your hands and shoes recalls the feel of bodies. You need to get clean. Okay, hold on. Actually, I wasn't expecting the game to go this hard. So, actually... Oh, hold on. Oh no, I'm having multiple musics playing. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So, I don't think we're going to get through that in the next 10 minutes. So I just figured that would be a good save point. Some calm music to bring us back to. It's very funny because I can't hear. I'm just in soundless void, which I don't mind all that much. But oh my god, Amateur Deity Society. Why do you keep hitting hard? Yeah, like the ending credits of a hype anime. Now we're on like the season finale. We're on the season finale of the hype anime. I want a movie of this. I want anime of this. Amateur Deity Society, make some contracts. Who wrote this and why aren't you making more money? I have a review to write for Afterplace. I have a review to write for this game. I'm going to be following these people on Steam. I want to know what their next game is. You should have to do something, Vesper. OMG. I would love to, but I'm not talented enough yet. Oh my god. And not to mention just a little bit of music. Just a little bit of music. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I didn't need the music, but it just tops everything off. And now I'm like, I want a movie, I want an anime, I want merch. I need these people to succeed in life. I'm following them on Twitter. I'm following them on Steam. Like, so far, Keymailer has not treated me badly. I mean, I've had 2 shit games, but I've had, like, 3, 4 amazing ones. And now I'm obsessed with the Amateur Deity Society multiverse. Like, if anyone wants to go buy the game right now... They have a lot. They're getting in reviews now, and oh my god, it's only $5. Go get it. Go. I'm following you, Robert Carlson. Can I like? How do I follow this creator? Can I follow creators? You know what? I'm just gonna follow this. It's only $5, and I highly suggest getting it. Like, if you... Like, can we really be friends if you don't have Amateur Deity Society on your wish list? But oh my god, I can't wait to play more. I would just go straight to the end, but I'm not sure. Because for some reason whenever I stream games, it takes longer. Probably because I'm taking breaks, I'm taking rants. Oh my god, rant time. I love the original Catherine. Like, off topic, but on topic of the music earlier. I love the original Catherine, but Catherine Full Body feels like a totally different vibe in game. And, like, I hate to say this, because even though, Rin, Catherine with a Q, basically, is basically is the best love interest, Full Body is the worst game. I didn't know there was more than one. So the original Catherine was released on the PS3. And it became kind of like a cult hit. To the point where Alice was like, okay, we'll make nods to it. And like, you saw like Catherine, you see like Catherine, nods in other Atlas games, like particularly, Persona 5 had Catherine costumes, and I think there was some other SMT games that had, like, nods to Catherine. But, Full Body is kind of like this half remaster, half additional stuff. Kind of like Until the re-release of Until Dawn. It's like, they added extra scenes, they added, Catherine, with a Q, or as we'll call her, Rin. And Rin added a mechanic for making the game easier. And I sound like an old man, I don't want my games to be easy, but it kind of... Catherine, so like what Rin does is she sits at the piano and makes a level easier, especially if you're struggling. However, Rin is also at every, like, stage, in between stage, because, like, the main point of Catherine is, like, these block puzzles that you have to get up and over. And so, Rin is there between stages at the, like, little rest level. And, like, that also changes the mood and the vibe, because originally, the stages were kind of, like, set in, like... They're still set in, like, the middle of, like, these horrible, awful torture conditions and torture backgrounds. And they were also playing creepy music. However, Rin's there now, giving hope to all the sheep with her wonderful piano playing. And on top of this, some of the new scenes they added were with Catherine, with a C, the succubus. And, like, originally, Catherine comes off as very sensual, with a little bit of raunch. Like, there are two ways to approach sexy. There is sensual, which is kind of very classy, very erotic, like tangos and leaving stuff to the imagination. And snooze, I'm talking about sex ads. I know how to appease my audience. And like, and Catherine had a little bit of launch, and launchy is like when you're like full on, no holds barred, no class, no taste, tacky, gauche, nearly gross about it, but sometimes gross is hot. That's how I describe his launchy. In the original Catherine, she she leans very much towards sensual because she's a succubus. I don't think that's a spoiler. I think everyone knows Catherine is like the blonde Catherine. Catherine with C is a succubus, and she leans very much towards sensuality with like just a bit of launch for funsies. In full body, with a lot of the extra scenes that characterize her, they make her out to be super fetish fetishistic, and but also they launch her up. She's just raunchy now. Like, taste and class are gone. And I think that's supposed to say something more about Vincent and his taste, since, like, she's a succubus bending to his whims. But I'm also like, I don't like this. Like, personally. Like, this is gross. Like, I think that's the point. But I'm also like, I like the original characterization of Catherine. But to be fair, I guess it fits her story more. I think they wanted to separate her more from regular Catherine. However, Catherine with a K still has her issues. At no point do I feel sympathetic towards Catherine with a K. Like, that was an issue in the original game, it was still an issue in full body. I'm just like, why would anyone choose Catherine with a K? Because, like, Catherine with a K is mentally abusing, like, emotionally manipulating, and also manipulating, Vincent in other ways for him to get his shit together, though he doesn't need to get his shit together. Y'all just need to break up. like, she emotionally manipulates him as like, all like, you need to get your shit together. I want to introduce you to my parents again. I want to get married, Vincent. Y'all are living in like 2030, 2077, whatever. There's space travel. There are aliens. What the fuck? And like, it's like you can't be oh, I think I know what's wrong with my face. I was messing around with settings. I'm gonna have to mess around again so I stop shaking like a chihuahua. Like, there's no point in either game where I felt like Catherine with a K is a good choice. And it's just kind of even made more worse by Rin being the third love interest in Catherine full body. And Rin is being all nice and moe and cute and not punishing Vincent. Like, to be fair, Catherine with a C at one point just beats down Vincent. However, that's more of a one-time thing. And, like, she's there to test Vincent, so I think she gets away more with her emotional bullshit. And she's not doing it as often as Catherine with a K. Like, she's a succubus meant to test Vincent, so And she actually falls in love with Vincent. So, like, she gets away more with her stuff. And, like, she's not as bad as Catherine with a K. Because Catherine with a K is like, this is what I want. I want you to bend to my ribs. It's not coming off as, Vincent, I want you to compromise with me. Vincent, I want you to meet me halfway. Right on the borderline is right where I'm gonna stay. Meet me halfway. No, it's more like, Vincent, bend to my fucking whims or I'm breaking up with you. So Catherine is like a cat, basically. I like cats more than Catherine, but I guess so. I guess so. She's like the cat you don't like. but like both Ren and Catherine with a C are just so much more uh forgiving and much more enjoyable as love interests. Even though I don't like Catherine with a C's characterization in Full Body. Like, Full Body is just feels... Full Body loses so much of its horror aspects to being a zany rom-com. Like, it doesn't feel like a horror. It feels like a... It feels like a zany rom-com with horror comedy elements. Just because that's how it was already feeling in... Like the original Catherine was horror with rom-com elements. It feels like they flipped that for Full Body. Cause Catherine was really anime with how Vincent was in his facial animations. Like they gave Vincent classic anime. Like his jaw literally drops to the floor. And well, not to the floor, but his jaw like drops to an impossible amount in certain points, and he's like, it's very much, they took a realistic approach to classic anime comedy stuff, but still made it exaggerated, which made it more amazing. But Full Body just changed the entire vibe of Catherine to me, and I don't like it as much as the original. Like, if they managed to incorporate Ren without changing the entire vibe of the game, I think I would have liked it just as much, if not more. But the entire vibe of the game changed, I just don't like it. Like, if you asked me to play Catherine or Catherine Full Body, it's original Catherine all the way. The only reason to play Full Body is for Ren's storyline, and I think you could just watch that on YouTube. Not to be mean, but it's just watch it on YouTube. But oh my god, I love Amateur Deity Society. Like back on topic, I love Amateur Deity Society. And I need to see more from Robert Carlson. Like, I need this man to... I'm going to make a discussion on Steam, and I'm going to be like, I need more. I need more. So when do you plan on playing this game again? I don't understand. Probably next week. Probably Thursday. Since I'm probably gonna be working around. I promised my friend IB I'd do something in FF14 with them next Friday. Because she hosts a thing every Friday for Thunder Buddies. So I want to do that with her, especially if she's doing the new Unreal or maps, because there's new weapons you can only get through maps. And I need every healer weapon. Well, no. I don't want the Mariah Carey snow globe. Or do I? Do I want the Mariah Carey snow globe? I probably want the Mariah Carey snow globe. I probably want the Mariah Carey snow globe. For those of you who haven't seen the weapon, let me go get the Mariah Carey snow globe. Yeah, I want it. Do they have... The Figment of Winter. Have an anime convention next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm glad to stream on Thursday. Yeah, I plan on taking Friday off for that and maybe Saturday. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how often I want to stream, how many hours I want to stream, versus I think I'm just still recovering from everything, so I'm just like trying to take it easy. Not to mention the schedule's changing again because the parent bats are working days again. But they're depending on the day, they're also working nights or working nights. I cannot settle. So it's just kind of, oh, I'm being fucked over myself. So, like, I'm still trying to work around, I still mostly plan to work around Comet Tales and Trials of Heart. So, like, when Trials of Heart starts, I won't be streaming those those Wednesdays. Because I will be on Maris's channel. Which, if you haven't followed, please go follow. I'll do a shout out to Maris, Sunday. Because that's soon. It's on the 4th. It's on the 4th of December. That's when it is. Wait, can you see through my hair? Okay, well... Let's see who's on. If there's no one on, I can just end. I think... What day is it again? It's Friday. Okay, NJ is on. NJ is on, but I don't really feel safe yet rating him. Sligator is on, and we rate, so I think, the mayor's thing he says on the 4th of December. Yes, it's on Wednesday at 7:30 EST, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a Wednesday stream, and we're going to be doing our things every Wednesday. You know what, we'll raid NJ. We'll raid NJ. Oh, wait, he's been going on for 5 hours. Never mind. He's probably about to end himself. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me see if anyone's playing Amateur Deity Society. Let me see if anyone else is playing. You can spell amateur, Vesper. It's just me again. Hi. We're going to raid into myself. And then we go for 4 more hours. No, I guess we're just gonna end it tonight. Oh no, wait. Uh, I should take this seriously. This is my dream. I should take my dream seriously. We got Roy, we got Gil. And you know what, we'll call it. We'll just call it. Alright, good night. Good fortune. Thank you all for coming. I can't wait to play this again. We will be probably playing it Wednesday or Thursday. Most likely Thursday. I should probably start not streaming on Wednesday to play around schedules, maybe? Maybe I should just preemptively not stream on Wednesday? Does that sound good to everyone? I don't know. But good night, good fortune, good fates. See y'all Sunday for Sunday Sabbath. Good night. Bye. Bye.